Okay, so get this right. It canceled Halo Battle Royale mode, and it was going to be set on Zeta Halo.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's got
Spartans, Needlers,
they-
Pelicans dropping tanks in the middle of like huge firefights, the whole shebang. It sounds like completely insane, right?
oh yeah.
So today on the deep dive, we're going deep on this thing, Project Tanaka. We're going to be digging into, it's all leaks, but still, we're going to dig into some of these details to see, like, what could have been.
Okay.
Now, before we get started, just a heads up, we're dealing with leaks here, so, a pinch of skepticism is always a good thing.
Right. Leaks in the gaming world, it's always a gamble.
Always.
But I mean, that's part of the intrigue, right?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to figure out what's real and what's not.
Exactly, yeah. Trying to sift through all the BS. So what do we actually know about Project Tanaka? Like, this wasn't just some crazy idea that they were kicking around the break room at 343, right?
Right.
According to Rebs Gaming, who, has a pretty solid track record with this Halo stuff,
Yeah.
Project Tanaka actually made it to playtesting.
Yeah, I mean, playtesting, that's a big deal.
That's huge.
That means they actually had something playable. This wasn't just an idea on paper. They had a version of the game, like, up and running,
Yeah.
that they could actually, run around in and shoot stuff in.
Wow.
Shows that 343 was pretty serious about this, at least at some point, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Of course, they kept it under wraps with this whole code name thing, right?
Right.
Project Tanaka.
It's kind of a cool name.
It does have a good ring to it. It
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah,
But even the best code names can't stop those leaks forever.
That's the truth.
So, spill the beans. What was the gameplay like? Give us the juice.
All right, so imagine this, right? You drop onto Zeta Halo, just like you would in a traditional Battle Royale game.
Mm.
You're scavenging for weapons and gear, but
Okay.
here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Those power weapons that we all know and love, the Needlers, the Spartan lasers,
Yeah.
the Sentinel beams, those weren't just lying around.
Okay.
You actually had to complete, in-game objectives to get your hands on them.
Interesting. So they were like adding a PvE element to it almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Objectives and stuff.
Almost like a strategic layer on top of the Battle Royale,
That's really cool. So it's like they took that classic Halo formula and they were like, how do we inject this right into like this BR experience?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So it's not just about being the last Spartan standing, right?
Gotcha.
You've got like map control. You've got strategic objectives that you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, imagine
That's awesome.
fighting for control of a Forerunner structure, right?
Yeah.
And you know that, if you secure this thing, you're going to get, a Spartan laser or something crazy like that.
Yeah,
It just raises the stakes so much.
it does. Oh, man. And it didn't stop there.
No.
Remember those epic Pelican drops you get in Big Team Battle?
Yeah.
Or BTB, as us Halo fans call it.
Right.
They were apparently a thing in Project Tanaka, too.
Oh, yeah. That was, a core part of it.
Dude, can you imagine how insane those Pelican drops would have been in this mode?
Oh.
You're in a firefight. Suddenly, a Pelican swoops in, drops a Scorpion tank right in the middle of everything.
Changes the whole game.
Instant chaos.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they took the best of Halo multiplayer,
Yeah.
all those classic moments, and they just amplified them.
And then just threw them into this battle royale.
Exactly, yeah.
That's so cool.
It's such a cool concept.
So, with all this potential, why on earth was this canceled?
Well, I mean, timing is everything, right?
Right.
Back when this was in development, the Battle Royale scene, it was a bloodbath.
Oh, it's so saturated. Yeah.
Yeah. You had, Fortnite, which was obviously huge, pulling
Right.
in millions of players.
Millions.
PUBG was still a pretty big deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Breaking into that market at that time,
Yeah.
it would have been so difficult.
Yeah.
You're going head to head with giants.
I mean, you're stepping into the ring with like a couple of knockout champions, right?
Yeah. Even for a name as big as Halo, that is a monumental challenge.
It is. And let's not forget, Halo Infinite's launch wasn't exactly smooth sailing.
No, it wasn't.
You know what I mean?
It had its problems.
Content was really slow to roll out. I mean, 343, they had their hands full, right?
Sure.
Trying to just stabilize the main game and get it out there.
Yeah, they were trying to just keep that thing afloat. It makes you wonder, if they hadn't been splitting resources.
Right.
If this, took away from the stuff that they really needed to be focusing on.
Yeah, resource allocation is always a tough one.
Always,
You only have so many people. Still, part of me wonders, what if they had pushed forward with this?
Yeah.
Halo Infinite despite, its rocky start, it did embrace a free-to-play model for multiplayer,
Right.
which, according to the article, might have been the perfect fit for a BR mode.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
The fact that it's free to play, it lowers that barrier to entry so much. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And Halo has like this established lore, this established universe.
Yeah.
Like that could pull people in. Imagine the cosmetics,
Oh, yeah.
like Spartan armor, weapon skins. You could even do like AI companions
Ooh.
based on Cortana or,
Oh, yeah.
the weapon.
Yeah.
Like there's so much potential there.
Now you're just teasing me with what could have been.
I know. It's a shame.
I know, but it makes you think, right, about the future of Halo multiplayer in general.
It really does.
I mean, Infinite's live service seems to be kind of winding down,
Yeah.
know? And the rumors are swirling, right?
Right.
About a potential sequel.
We're all waiting.
I know. So do you think, 343, do you think they're going to revisit this whole Halo BR idea, or have they just set their sights on, like, a different path for the franchise?
That's the question, isn't it?
It's a big one.
Like, what is
Yeah.
next for Halo?
I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see.
Only time will tell, right?
Exactly.
But it's a question worth, like, pondering, for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
So Project Tanaka, it may be a canceled project, but it sparks a much bigger conversation, I think, about Halo.
Definitely.
So what do you think? Do you think a Halo Battle Royale could have worked?
I want to know.
Would you have been there on day one, dropping onto Zeta Halo? Let us know.
Hit us up in the comments.
We'll see you in the next one.